Hello Wargamers and welcome to more Middle-earth strategy battle game. Luka here from miniwargaming.com and I am blessed for I have many guests visiting who want to play some Lord of the Rings with me. And I am joined by Mark, who you've seen in the last few battle reports doing some scouring of the Shire. And we decided to continue that because we were just so close to the models at hand. We decided to proxy a couple of things and finish off the Battle of the Bywater for today.
We play and call it work.
I will be representing the forces of evil today as I play Sharkey, the Worm, and the remaining ruffians that are there to defend Hobbiton. Well, defend is a wrong word, I'd say. Anyways, at the Battle of the Bywater, much like all the other narrative scenarios, it does give you the participants involved. So you don't have to make your list at all. You just play what it says. So naturally, we have Sharkey and the Worm in the list. Now, this is just Grima and Saruman, which are unveiled at this kind of part of the story. Big shock. It's always a weird one, I will say. And Sid Briarthorn, you know him from the previous battle reports. He is here as well, as he's pretty much the leader of the ruffians. He's the thug king. We are going to be running Bill Fernie, and then we have 12 ruffians. And this is where the collection starts to veer a little bit. I have a few stand-in models. I only have 3 ruffians with a whip, and one of them is actually going to have to be an orc. Now, were there any orcs involved at this? I don't believe so, but is it so hard to imagine there'd be some orcs still working with Saruman? Maybe not too far-fetched, hopefully. And then we have 8 ruffians with bows. But because I was missing one of the ruffians with a whip, I just have a 13th generic ruffian. I don't really care about that one missing whip. It's not going to make that big of a difference. And that will be the evil forces today. Let's go take a look at what Mark is able to bring.
All right, today I'm bringing Frodo of the Nine Fingers, Samwise the Brave, Meriadoc, and Peregrine Took. They're all on their ponies. I have Farmer Tolman Cotton, Wholefoot, Brace Girdle, the Sheriff Leader, Robin Smallborough, 8 Battling Brandley Bucks, 8 Tookish Hunters, and 8 Hobbit Sheriffs.
Absolutely. We have a few stand-ins here as well, but again, it's more about just getting the game on the channel and having some fun with some halflings. It is time for the Battle of Bywater, the final battle in the Scouring of the Shire. Narratively, this is directly after the events of Old Cotton's Farm, and that was the first appearance of the Travelers back into the Shire, or like kind of showing their hand in a lot of ways. And it gave renewed hope to the Hobbits, and it showed them that there is maybe a path to reclaiming the Shire, the Shire for the Hobbits in general. So, with that in mind, Merry comes up with a plan, and that plan is the Battle of Bywater, one final battle to take the Shire back for the Hobbits against the Chief, before they realize it's actually Saruman. Now, in this mission, we have the Hobbits deployed along the north, east, and south ends of the battlefield. Merry and the Batlin Brandybucks will be on the north end, and then we got Pippin and the Tookish Hunters below. And then the rest of the good forces, Frodo, Sam, the sheriffs, the 2 named sheriffs, Old Farmer Cotton, will all be on the east behind this barricade. And then all of the ruffians who are made aware of what's been going on, especially the return of the Travelers, are deploying on the west table edge. All of the ruffians will be deploying there. Now, Sharkey and the Worm, or Sharkey and Worm, will not be taking part in the battle immediately as they're kind of unaware of what's going on. The noise of the battle will essentially draw Sharkey's attention from Bag End to come to Bywater to take part in the battle and like kind of just quickly deal with this uprising of hobbits, as he's done many times already since he's taken over the Shire. The objective is simple. Without the Travelers, the Shire folk will lose all hope and surely fall to the will of the ruffians. However, if Sharkey can be exposed for the liar that he is, then the Hobbits can drive back his ruffians and reclaim the Shire. In this case, Mark will win if at the end of any turn Sharkey has been slain. Simple as that. The evil player, myself, will win immediately if all 4 of the Travelers have been slain, which will be kind of difficult because they are going to be surrounded by allies. For some special rules, Sharkey, again, is in Bag End, unaware of the battle right now, but will be made aware throughout the game. And to represent that, starting the 4th turn, I'll be rolling a d6 at the end of each evil move phase. On a 5+, Sharkey and Worm enter the board from the western board edge using the normal rules for reinforcements. That's where all the ruffians are going to be deploying. And then to represent an endless amount of ruffians in this area defending Bywater, nearby End, and all that. We have, at the end of each move phase, I'm going to roll a d6 for each ruffian warrior that's been previously slain, and on the 6, they move on to the western board edge from reinforcements. And then we have the Merry and Pippin rule. Once per game, both Merry and Pippin can each declare a heroic combat without spending any might. This is to represent where Merry and Pippin truly show how much they've changed since they left the Shire. No longer are they young and foolish, but are now brave and sturdy fighters ready to fend off Sharky's rogues. Don't forget, guys, if you want to play some Lord of the Rings with us here at Mini Wargaming, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge like my friend Mark here did, and we'll play games. I mean, we do more things in Lord of the Rings as well, but it's just relevant for this video, but I really want Lord of the Rings, so we're in Niagara Falls. We're near Niagara Falls, so if you're Southern Ontario, Northern New York, whatever, maybe Ohio, not that long of a drive, I'll play games with you. I'll play all day. Come by. And here we have our beautiful little setup. So we have the Tookish Hunters with Peregrine. We got 5 characters there. We got the 2 special sheriffs. We have Farmer Cotton, Frodo, Sam, and then the 8 sheriffs defending the barricade. And then we have the Batlin Brandybucks with Meriadoc up there. And we got the ruffians. We got Sid, and then this guy back here. Thank you, Bill Ferny, who I probably couldn't have chose a worse model to represent Bill Ferny. He's supposed to be a spy from Bree. He has hatred hobbits for some reason, and he's got a dagger and a whip, but I gave him a 2-handed mace. I don't know why. I apologize for that. And then we have the rest of our models all kind of lined up. We got a bunch of archers, kind of go to take a defensive position, hopefully, and a bunch of ruffians to rush forward. I don't want to charge the barricade to fight the hobbits, but we're going to kind of have to because 2 of my objectives are right there. So I have to kill Frodo, Sam. I have to kill Pippin, and I have to kill Meriadoc over there. And then Sharkey and Worm will show up sometime turn 4 or afterwards from this point in the battlefield. And I can get my little ruffians back. Otherwise, we're good to play. Just courage checks and all that stuff when armies are broken, normal rules, and then your goal is to kill Sharkey, and my goal is to kill those 4, and we're going to roll priority and get this game going. I don't think you could have possibly worse fighters on the board for this epic combat we're about to reenact here. It's just fight 1. Well, they're fight 3. They're
fight 3.
Bad example. Fight 1, Batlin Brandybucks. Strength 3, though.
Strength 3.
And over here we have the Tookish Hunters. They're fight 3.
They're fight 3 because of
Pippin.
And these guys are strength 3 because of Merry. So
it's like a 1-point upgrade out of the way kind of thing, but you don't pay for it in this game. You're just kind of given things. And then the sheriffs have named the sheriff, which was not Smallborough, but the Brace Girdle. Brace Girdle makes it so if he's within 3 of them, they can fight 2-handed. They're burly. If they're within 3 of him, it doesn't say they get burly, but they get burly. We got Farmer Cotton over here who acts as a banner, but only rolling 1s. Mm-hmm. Then we have Frodo, who's an actual banner. And then we have the Spy Master, who won't really, he's just a named sheriff who's here to fight. His Spy Master effect won't really come into play. I have something similar in Bill Ferny where he messes with your reinforcements, but that's not going to come into play much. So let's have all the fight 1 and the fight 2 guys absolutely try and thrash each other and see who comes out after the dust settles. It's priority time. We just allocated all the might, will, fate for all the characters. I have a easy 4, but you have 8? 7 characters, Mike, and they're all like a variety of like bad stats, like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, or 2, 1, 1. 1 for me, 6 for you.
All right.
With the Soviet dice. All right, here we go. First move goes to you. We are going to move some of the Batlin Brandybucks up to the fence. The ponies only move 8. Are we going to do a jump over the fence?
We're going to do a jump.
A very advanced maneuver. Meriadoc. So we're probably going to use might to make that jump work. So off to a real bad start, by the way, Mark. So
it's perfect.
Let's see. Boop. I'm just going to confirm that works. I'm pretty sure you can use might to help with charts. So scratch that. There is a further roll to see after rolling a 1 on the jump check for Cav. You're good. Okay.
Okay.
So what happens is the little pony is the pony's a little too timid to make the jump, but does not buck Meriadoc off. If you rolled a 1, you would have been thrown off. That's how it works. Perfect. So we're going to continue moving the Batlin Brandybucks. We're going to be done moving them. We're just going to keep this one Batlin Brandybuck still in case I get within 8 so we can throw a rock. Everyone else moved to support the barricade here or to cut this off. We're going to see what the Tookish Hunters are up to next. Repositioning the hunters, just so they can all kind of fire. The only one who can't fire is that guy because he did a full move. We're going to keep Pippin back there. And also, if anyone's curious, the battlefield technically ends where this Hobbit is. I nudged him a little bit earlier, but it's like on the edge of the farms here. It's a 2x2 battlefield. You don't really need a big battle when you're just trying to represent like a close scrap skirmish right here on the road. There's no point to have the full 4x4, I guess. And the forces behind the barricade will be staying still, I assume. They can all throw rocks if I get within 8, which I probably will be, because I'm gonna. The only option I have is to kill the travelers, so gotta get through the meat first. Change one thing. We're just gonna put the sheriffs and Farmer Cotton in contact with the front sheriff so they can throw over their shoulder. Makes sense. We're gonna go on to the ruffians move. We're all gonna surge out forward and try and get some ground here. There we go. Everything's done moving. A few warriors jumping over the hedge or pushing through. This one getting stuck. Archers taking up a position along the weaker shoddy fence there. Most of the ruffians is going right up the middle. We have Sid and Bill Fernie still in the back. And we're staying outside of rock throw range for now. We don't want unnecessary rocks. We do lose a couple of inches of movement, but we don't want to get hit by that opening salvo. And these Hobbit hunters, they're actually scary. Not Tookish hunters in general, but Hobbit archers are pretty good for their points. They have shoot value 3 with a short bow, sure, but they're like 5 or 6 points a model. It is hilariously good. So I have to put a lot of pressure on them. That will bring us to your shooting, which will just be right with those hunters. Again, everyone's capable of firing. Some of them did move, so they're hitting on 4s. This one can't fire at all. Shooting phase, Pippin would like to call a heroic accuracy for the Tookish hunters, one of his might. It'll let them reroll their in the weight checks for like the fence, the hay bales, all that stuff. One might left after that. And where do you want to start?
Well, I guess we'll start trying to put as many shots as I can into these archers.
Coming these way, yep, fair. So this one model and these 2 Hobbit hunters are all going to fire into essentially these 2 archers for now to see what they do. None of these moved, so...
Well, this guy did, so he's hitting on a 4.
4, okay, he still hits, and 2 on 3s. Perfect.
Right.
Now, they would only have in the weight checks of the fence, so 3 ups to pass that. And re-roll that one for accuracy. Oh, okay, well. And then 5s to kill. If you get 2 5s, we'll pull the front 2 guys. Okay, this guy, which one do you prefer to kill? It's up to you, really. They're both all legal targets.
I guess we'll go to the closer one.
Go with the closer guy. Boom. So we draw first blood at the battle at the Bywater. These 4 are all just going to volley right into this, kind of like starting with those 2 and then working our way in. 2 on 3s. 1 miss. And 2 on 4s. All right, 2 hits. And then we got the fence in the way. All right, both pass. And then 5s to kill. Ooh, double 1s. Interesting. Let's go with these 4 archers are all able to fire. They're going to put their shots just right into the sheriffs out in front. I have to get through the barricade, though. 6 to hit because we moved. 1 hits and hits the barricade. Moving on, I have these 4 archers here. These 2 are going to fire into that one guy there. 6s. Nope. And then these 2... probably... We're just going to fire into that one Hobbit there. 6s because they moved. Ooh. And then 4 if it was that guy who hits. Okay, it was this guy who hits. He has no in the way checks. This one has the in the way check for that haystack. So your Tookish hunter takes an arrow somewhere and takes him out of the battlefield. Off the battle. Boom. Bring us to priority as we trade 1-to-1 in the first turn. I got a 4. Priority to me. Okay, well, nothing fancy. I'm going to just move my ruffians up now. Get in the throw stone range, but that was going to happen eventually. Also, I got to see if that one guy comes back on 6. He does! So the ruffians with Sid and Bill Fernie are charging approaching the barricade. Our archers back here, who got knocked around a little bit, are staying where they are so they don't take a -1. We did have that one warrior actually roll a 6. He rolled a 1 last time, so he was able to continue his move. These 2 whips continue pushing up towards the haystack. This one whip towards that haystack. And then at the end of our move phase, the one ruffian I rolled for shows up now and walks on the board, but he can't shoot because he just did a full move. Over here on the Batlin Brandybuck side, a few of the militia move around. But who stood still?
Basically this whole front.
The front. Gotcha. So they can throw rocks.
Yep.
And then, do the hunters want to stay still? Better volleys?
I might move Pippin.
All right. He's going to go right to the edge of the battlefield there, hiding behind the haystack. The hunters are going to stay still, and I assume the sheriff's going to keep holding the wall.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go right to shooting. Let's have... This guy's not firing. These two are going to fire into that guy again, and these two are going to fire into that one hobbit. So these two on 5s. These two are going to fire next. Ooh, they all do miss. Let's go with these 4. Just firing into these Battling Brandy Bucks in general. There'll be 2 into the old guy with the hammer, and then these 2 into the front of them. So those 2, 1 hit. Fence is going to be in the way. Yes, we get stuck in the fence. And then 2 more. 1 hit. But does the fence... Okay, fence is the fence protects. Bless the fence. It is the hail of rocks time. We're going to do the 2 sheriffs and Farmer Cotton first, because they have to do in the way checks for the barricade. But they're base contact with homies, so don't have to worry about them. So it should be 1 hit, and then in the way for the barricade. You do not care about the barricade, and then do you slay a ruffian? No, not quite. And then we have the sheriffs out front. There's 8 of them who are going to throw rocks, looking for 3s. There's no in the way checks. Do you want to yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. You just want to kill the front rank.
Yeah.
Just knock down ruffians. Should be 5s to kill. Yeah. And you just slaughter 1. Let's randomize it. 1 to 5. 2. This guy gets killed. Next, we have these 3 hobbits going to throw stones at these 2, starting with the whip and then the regular ruffian after that. We got a hit and a 5 to slay. Oop, and a 5 to slay. Hey, there we go. So the whip goes down. That's a 3rd model destroyed. So these 2 out front did not move also. They want to shoot over this way?
Yep.
Okay, 3s to hit. Both hit, and then the fence. 3 ups to pass. 1 hits the fence and ricochets off it. And then this one does not kill a model. And then we have the Tukish hunters to resolve. These 2 and this guy. This guy's going to fire into that one ruffian. We'll get that out of the way. Oh. And then... Okay, he misses. Then we have the 2 into the front of these ruffians here. We got... Okay, they also miss. So that's those 3 resolved. And then we have a few more down into my archers.
Yep.
And that is all hit. Excellent. Now, does the fence protect? The fence prevents none of them. Uh-oh. 5s to kill. And that is going to be 1 dead. I guess the front guy makes the most sense. 4 of my ruffians down. That should be it for the round. We're going to go into the 3rd round, and we're going to roll some priority. We're getting close to Sharkey showing up. 2. Priority to the Hobbits. Because of the priority win, the Battling Brandy Bucks are going to back off. They don't really have an option to charge these guys, and then I'd be able to pick some of them off. So I can't charge any of them this turn. And then we're going to look at some of the moves over here. Does mean these 2 didn't move, so these 2 can still throw rocks. Everyone else repositioned. 1 guy didn't move either. And now some of the hunters. A few of the hunters in the back there shimmying around. And then we're going to go to my moves. It's going to be rushing. They are going to move up a little bit. They're going to hop over the fence, I think. Oh, no, they're going to go up this way and then shoot later. And then this guy's going to go up and around, and then we're going to charge the barricade. We're going to try and do some damage to some of the sheriffs. A lot happened there. I decided these archers, this side definitely needs help. They just walked up to the fence and hopped over. Bill Fernie decided to go that way and hop over as well, with the 2 remaining ruffians closing in on the hobbits. The 1 archer that showed up last turn just moved 3. These ones all moved 3 up the battlefield, but they're going to take some shots into the Tukish hunters. Oh, this guy didn't move. He's going to go cover to cover. We had 1 jump over. This guy didn't quite make the jump. And then Sid Briarthorn is going to commit to the barricade. And I matched the barricade fight, ruffian to sheriff across the board there. I am missing 3 ruffians, so we get back 1. I should have... 1, 2, it's the whip. 3, 4, or sorry, 5, 6 is the archer. 3, 4 is the regular guy. It's the whip. I'm going to join the fight here again. And but I'm keeping track of the... I've lost 4 of my starting models, and I think around like 16 I'm broken. I'll get to there later. And then same thing for the Hobbits, like 17 or something, I believe. That's it for my move. You've done your move, so we go to your shooting, my shooting, and then the fighting. We're going to throw rocks. This one guy's going to go to the whip. These 2 are going to throw rocks into that ruffian, but if he dies, then the second one will go into the whip guy. And then Bill Fernie, the last one. So we got a hit on the whip. The whip is dead. Woo. And then we got 2 more rocks into the ruffian in the middle. They're just charging into rocks to the face. 2 of them. 5s to kill. Dead. Oh. Just both out. Boom. 6 dead for my starting force. Charging into rocks. Who's over here? This one firing to that ruffian. He misses. Who's next?
We will have this guy fire at him.
Red. Ooh, hit. And 5 to kill. That's a 3. Does not do too much damage.
Yeah, I guess blue guy can see him too.
Yep, blue guy's got shot on him. Blue guy hits. Blue guy does not kill him. Close. And then we have a few more to resolve. Just down here.
Yeah, 2 guys into those archers.
Yep. 1 hit. And...
In the way. Nope. And then...
Nope. No. Just got a 1.
And then we'll put these last 2 guys
Into that ruffian.
We'll try killing this guy first.
Okay. Hit.
Nope.
And a 5. Nope.
Nope.
One more
and
shot.
The other guy.
Miss.
Nope.
All right. Well, the rocks did better somehow. Some of my shooting. This one archer is going to put a shot right into that hobbit there. We got a fence in the way though. We do miss because we moved. These 3. Let's see. This guy that way. This guy that way. This guy that way. But we have an in the way for my own guy. So this guy first misses. The guy with the haystack in the way misses, and then the orc archer misses. Okay, they are all done their shooting. Now we just have the fights here in the middle. You get to pick what order we do them in.
I guess the only thing that really matters is that he technically has a spear, so he'll support this guy against him.
Pitchfork, yep.
Yeah, pitchfork, yeah. And then we'll just work our way this way, I guess.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're all fight 3 militia.
All fight 3 militia.
All your sheriffs. I mean sheriffs. I'm fight 3 because I'm fighting hobbits. I go to
Yes.
fight 2 to 3, so just roll off. So I got a 1, a 6. Okay, so you're gonna win that one. And then
And
do you kill him?
We have Burley.
That's
So
true.
4+.
Oh no, this is gonna go bad. Oh no, the next one.
2-on-1.
Support, and then we're all the same fight.
And we have a banner.
Yep. So do I. Okay. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll risk it. Whatever. Aha! I win. Sid's a banner for ruffians. So we're gonna in the way first. We do pass the in the way, and then we don't kill the sheriff. But he's the defender. He doesn't get pushed away. Moving on to the next one. We are fight 3 on 3. We both have banners. I got a 2. You got a 4. I'll reroll mine. You will probably reroll yours.
Yep.
I win. I hit the barricade though. I forgot the attackers get pushed away if they don't slay the defender. This 1-on-1 there. 4, 5, 2. So
right.
you don't need it. And then do you kill him? Yes. The burly gets him. Next up, we got 2. Oh, we got banners.
Ooh.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess. Well, I'll do my reroll after I see yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There, I get the 1. You knock him away on a 4 up. He did. No, he just gets pushed away. Reroll 1s for anything? No.
Only within range of him.
That's for the fight rolls, though, I
Yeah.
believe, not the wound rolls. Okay, so he'll get pushed away. Now we got this fight, a 3, a 1. You have a banner. I'll reroll if I need to. I do. All right, you knock him back. Technically doesn't get pushed yet, but he will be eventually. Okay, he's also dead. Oh no. Fast track to being broken here. Next guy, 3, 2, banners. Banners around. 4. It's a roll off. I'll just do it quickly. Good wins. And then, no, not dead. Just pushed. And then the last one. 6, not bad. Ooh, reroll. Frodo is a 6-inch banner. And we pass the in the way check. And we don't kill the hobbit, but we do get pushed back ourselves.
The wall protects.
No kidding. Couldn't get through the sheriffs. That will bring us to round 4 priority, and Sharkey can enter the fray. We got a 6.
You automatically win.
True. So we got to get the slaughter in here. That barricade's going to be hard to get through. We're going to hopefully Sid can help there. At the end of the move phases, I roll for Sharkey, Worm, and the slaughtered ruffians to come in. Let's do do some moves. So you don't want to do any heroic actions, I assume?
No.
All right, so we're just going to charge. We're going to have this guy. Let's have him go up and around this way. Make room for these guys to get in. All right, so we had... Oh, what was his name? Bill Fernie. Bill Fernie charged left to make room for the archers to get in, and these 2 from back here are supporting. We've recharged the wall, the barricade, and Sid Briarthorn's calling out for more bodies at the barricade, so the archers are like, all right, let's go. Put their bows away, pull out their swords, and they're going to charge the wall for later. Sid is fighting these 2 guys. These 3 are fighting...
Those 3.
Those three are fighting those 3 over there. The archer's moving up. This guy hasn't moved yet, actually.
Nope.
So he's going to charge there. And then this whip guy is going to charge here. But as we know, he's got a whip. So he's going to hit. And no, not quite. It's only strength 1. Boom. Got to roll for Sharkey and Worm on a 5. Yes. Sharkey and Worm show up. That's your target. That's not good for me, technically. I'd rather them not show up. And then 5, 6, I'm missing 7 of my ruffians. I'll roll. We get none, and None. Okay, none this turn. So I'm going to show up over here. I'm going to put Sharkey on the other side of all the Tookish hunters. I don't want him getting shot to death for no good reason. I'm going to try to use them and not hide them. He's going to show up and like, what is this nonsense? He's going to join the fight to lead them. And that's it for my moves. I have no more ruffians coming up. We get to see what the Hobbits want to do. I assume some counter charges to help out. Back up the sheriff leader, still giving them the burly rule, but we're going to bring Farmer Cotton over here to support against the big guy, Sid. Some support on Sid, not Sid, sorry,
Fernie. Bill Fernie.
Bill Fernie, thank you, yes. I did forget he's got a whip, I'm not going to bother resolving it, because it's too far to go back to that. I'll just remember for next time. And just a few moves over here, a couple archers fighting this one ruffian, the rest kind of staying still, just to try and take some shots into Sharkey and Worm. We should be good to go to shooting. I don't have any, so we're going to go right to yours. We've got a couple rocks you could throw, stuff like that.
Just one rock there. Everyone else is in the way. I can't throw anything, so...
Yeah.
One at the whip. Oh.
Hit.
Oh, I guess he's up against the fence. Yeah.
He doesn't have to worry about the fence, yep. Nope. Whip is fine. And then some bows over this way. This guy's going to shoot down into this archer. Hit. In the way, maybe... He should be dead. Oh, God. 655. Yeah, he's dead. These three are going to shoot down this way into Sharkey. 3s to hit. And then 3s to pass Luka in the ways for the fence. Oh, and then 4s to pass in the ways for Worm in the way. Okay, 1 hits the Worm. 1 hits Sharkey. Does it hurt the Worm? Yes. And does it hurt Sharkey? Yes. These archers, man. That's what I'm saying. Hobbit archers are so good. He's going to use Fate. All right, he's good. But Worm is dead. He only has 1 wound, no fate. That is ominous. I gotta deal with these hunters, man. They are, oof. Okay, that is gonna bring us to fighting. I got priority. I'll start this off. Let's just start ruffian on hunter over there. You should be fight 3 because they're
fight 3. Yeah.
They're Tookish hunters. No rerolls though. You're not trapped and you're not dead. Get pushed up right against the edge there. Let's do this ruffian fighting 2. I got a 4. You do have a banner. Frodo's is 6 inches. Okay, you'll need it. Oh, it's a roll-off. I win evil. Then I will see if I can kill a... nope. Get pushed away. Okay, we're making some headway here, but not really killing anything. We'll do these fights later. Let's do Bill Fernie. Bill Fernie! Oh, we miss. Oof. Oh. Yeah. 4s. No rerolls there. This guy will make way for him to get out of there. Just to get over here. Boom, boom, boom. And then strike at him. He's defense 3.
We're strength 3.
Yeah, 4s. He's dead. He just get absolutely destroyed, Bill Fernie. Ariadoc's plan is coming out quite well as we're just cleaning up the ruffians. We're almost at breaking point. And I've killed like I've killed 1 halfling. This is nuts. Let's go with, yep, 1-on-1 there. I got a 2. A 5, you win that fight. And you're going to, not kill him. Like I made, oh jeez, I trapped my own guy. To roll again. I can't make way again. He's not dead, He just pushed away a little bit. It's just I trapped him unintentionally. That fight there, I got a 5. That's not a bad start. Hey, Frodo's probably within 6. Roll it up and then roll it up if it matters. We'll look. Oh, okay, no, it matters. It would. Frodo's a little too far away. We don't kill him. So that guy's gonna be trapped as well. I can't make way with enough things. He does die, sadly. Boom, and then that guy. There's no point in moving away. Well, that means we come to the barricade fight. We'll just start, we'll do the weird one last. We'll work our way around. Oh, the sheriffs! 5, 2, you have a banner?
Banner.
Ooh, we win, but do we actually hit you? We do. And do we kill you? No, that's a 2. The defender holds the wall. Boom. And then the next one. I roll a 3, you get a 1, you have a banner, and I have a banner. I needed my banner. We win! We pass the wall. And we don't get dang, it's always the misses by 1. Effectively need 3 4-ups in a row to kill one of these guys. Next one. Okay, that's a bad start. But we have leeway here. It's a 50. Technically, it's the same odds, all the same. This is a reroll. It doesn't really matter, I guess. There you go. Hey. And we did it! We killed one of the halfling defenders. We were able to jump across as well and make some headway. We'll just... Yeah, we know it's on its own. We'll do Sid last. Let's do this one over here. See if we can break through. 3, 6. I want to reroll for my banner. That does not help. Do you slay me, sir? With the burly?
I do.
We don't even need the burly on that one. Boom. Next one. I got a 1. Oh, no. 2. I'm going to reroll. 3.
I'm going to reroll.
3.
Oh.
Okay, evil wins. And I pass the barricade, and I kill the Hobbit. No, the Hobbit! It's my... We're pushing. We're getting over the barricade. One more before we have to resolve Sid's. I got a 4. A 6. Sid! No! Don't kill me, please. That's a 4. Burley.
Hey.
He's dead. The way is open for the counter push. You just hop over the fence now and deal with Sharkey. Okay, Sid is... we resolved this like a multiple combat, so Sid's fighting 3 guys, essentially. So I will win ties on this one. I got 6. I do. All right. Now, I'm going to... As long as I kill any of the defenders, I can hop over. I'll just start with that guy, I guess. But see if I hit the wall first. I passed the wall both times. And if I roll 2 kills, I'll just kill both of them. And I kill one of them. So I'll just kill that guy, I guess. And then Sid's going to hop over. We're making some headway. Hobbits are going down. It only costs me 14 of my ruffians to get there. Which, by the way, I think my breakpoint is... you kill... 15 was the breakpoint. So if you kill one more... which will be coming up. It's a good thing it didn't happen now, I guess. We get another round of fighting. Okay, that's it. We're on to priority. You win ties this time. I got a 5. You got a 3. So it will be me over here. Nothing too fancy from the Hobbits. They're going to deal with Sid in their own way. Well, we're going to have... Sharky's going to move up, and then he's going to call out for some of the ruffians to protect him. So he's going to make like a line against the Tookish hunters. So he just get pinned by arrows again. Sharky will go there. And well, I'm going to hold... he's not going to do anything yet. He's not going to cast any magic. We're going to have... These guys are kind of already in the way. So we're probably good. Let's go to over here and have some of these guys start going into charge, fighting some of these battling brandy bucks. You go in there. You'll charge that guy. You're going to go to there, and you're going to go to there. Over to this side, we're going to charge in with the whip. We're going to hit and kill. Dead! And then he's going to go charge these 2, I guess. Boop. The whips are so brutal. This ruffian will charge those 2 Tookish hunters. Then I got to do some, like, kind of... This guy's going to charge... I'm just going to move them that way a little bit to show that that's charging there. This one's going to charge this way. I guess we'll go into both the minor... The scouty sheriff and the one sheriff. This one's going to charge the sheriff on the wall. And this one's going to charge that sheriff on the wall. Match him up there. Actually, that means that this would be paired off there, and then that's how the fights will go there. We'll have Sid just stay where he is fighting that sheriff, I guess. And then that means this one's open to get attacked. I'm going to see if that ruffian can make it right to the wall here. I don't know if the whip works against the barricade charge.
I think so.
I'll double check.
Yeah.
We hit. Ooh.
That's in the
way.
The wall. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I think it does. I think it does work. Yeah, okay. And then I would then...
Complete your movement into him, then.
I guess I would then just charge there, I suppose. That was unexpected. That was like 4 or 5 up, 3 5 ups. I don't know why the whips roll so well all the time. These guys are going to stay where they are. They're supposed to be on the fence, so they're both on the fence. This guy, what does he want to do? We'll have you charge that hobbit there to help out. No, we're going to hop. 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 Ooh, that guy's not hopping. This guy's going to hop. There we go. I realize I'm able to tie up most of the hunters, so the amount of bows coming Sharky's way shouldn't be that spooky. And then we'll leave the rest of the moves to the hobbits and see if the ponies and the travelers can mitigate some of this nonsense and get some cab charges in. The one hobbit moves behind that one to get a couple shots on a Sharky. Before we continue doing hobbits, I do have to roll for ruffian reinforcements. I'm missing 10 models. We're going to get back two of them. Randomizing who shows up from the pool of the dead. We got a orc supporting archer as well as a ruffian. I'm just using the stats for ruffian, so if anyone's curious, there's stand-ins. Have Pippin walk up to the fence and leap over. He does. Whew. Good pony. Farmer Cotton is moving around. Boop, 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 over.
Ah, boy, I don't know where I'm gonna put him.
So what we did was we moved the sheriff to engage this ruffian. That's the brace girdle. That's the
the guy who gives Burley.
The Burley sheriff, and then Farmer Cotton went to go support it, and then go into the position to support that. Then Sam charges into Sid. It's not good for Sid because Sam can strike up and try and win the fight there, and that means that this fight's its own fight now, and that's paired off to its own fight. So it's just Sid versus Sam. Not bad for me. I could take out the pony and dismount Sam. That'd be ideal. The Batlin Brandybucks reposition behind the haystack.
I don't like the idea of jumping Mary over here when enemies are right there.
You think the Batlin Brandybucks should be taken out by a few ruffians?
Yeah, with fight 1. Yeah.
This one guy's free to go support if he wants to.
Oh, yes.
Go up and around there, yeah.
Yep.
I just couldn't do much about him. Harry will stay and then wait. Wait for an opening, essentially. Wait for priority to work out nicely. That should be it for moving. I have no real shooting myself. This guy could take a shot. We'll take a shot at Frodo. Why not? We got an in the way, and then in the way. We did not move him, actually. Because that guy jumped over.
He failed. He failed hopping over.
Oh, he did fail to hop over. He's not doing anything. Never mind. Nada. No shooting for me. I'm going to resolve these 2 hunter shots into Sharkey. Looking for 3s initially.
1 on a 3.
Oh, that's right.
4.
Boom and boom. Well, doesn't matter. They're both good. And then in the ways for the fence. The fence eats neither one. Uh-oh, that's bad. You can just take them out right now. These hunters. 1 wound. Oh my gosh, he's got a wound left. Damn, I cannot stop. These rolls are nuts from these hunters. He's got 1 wound left. Good thing Worm's dead. He's over here with an arrow in his throat. To fighting, let's get some of these other. We got a ruffian versus 2. I roll a 4, and you get a 5 rough. Mm-hmm. Okay, the ruffian gets pushed back, and then the ruffian is straight 2. Yep, that'll do it. Don't worry about calculating my deaths anymore. That is over half of my starting forces removed. We are broken now for the next turn. And let's go Ruffian versus 2. Ruffian's gonna roll 3. Hands one roll 6s. Okay. Frodo's within 6. Yep. 6. Ooh. And I don't know why I'm rolling that. And see if you kill him. No. We're just gonna get pushed back to there. Let's do. How is this? Let's do this one-on-one sheriff fight because I got paired off a little bit there. I got a 3. Ooh, you have a banner. I'll have a banner because Sid's there. Ooh,
6.
Geez. Nope. Pushed away, and am I dead?
4
Burly? Yes. Oop. Got the sheriff, the named sheriff there, or the fancy one, the burly sheriff, and Cotton against my ruffian. I'll roll 6. Ooh. Got a 4 as your high. You got a banner though.
Yep. Ooh, I will spend his might. What's
the fight on the sheriff?
3.
Oh, so it's a tie then.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 up, it'll have to be the Cotton who does it because you have to track which one rolled which, and then stuff. 4 up, it was Cotton who used it, so it was the sheriff.
Yeah.
So we are gonna ride priority. So I guess I roll. Evil wins. Mm-hmm. So we'll knock him back. We're gonna try and wound the sheriff. And strength. Nope. You unless you're. Oh, yeah.
I'm defense 3.
All right, that's a wound on the sheriff.
Ooh.
Can you use the fate?
Fate.
He passes.
Hey.
I assume only 1 fate on the sheriff?
Only 1 fate.
All right. Bam. Push them back. Good job, ruffian. And then we have this ruffian versus the sheriff defending the wall. I got a 2. 6. I do have a banner. No. I'm going to be pushed away. And we still have the burly effect because the sheriff is alive. No. Nope. Just pushes the ruffian away. Let's do the Sid fight. Oh, did you want a heroic strike with Sam?
Yes.
Yes. Oh. We talked about it earlier. We just lost track. If Sam is going to heroic strike, I can't. Sid does not have heroic strike. So what is Sam's fight normally? Probably 3. Sam's fight 3. So as long as you don't roll a 1, you're good. 4. Okay, you're good. You have fight higher than me. We'll do that fight later though. Mm-hmm. Let's do this ruffian versus that sheriff. Boop. I got a 1. I got a banner though. A 4. So you win, but I'm going to re-roll. Do a 5. You also have a banner. 5. So it's a roll off again. Evil wins on a low roll. Nope, that's a good win. So this ruffian is killed on a 4 because of the burly, effectively. Yes. Boom. And then this last one-on-one right there because that sheriff is fighting that ruffian. A 5. A 4. You have a banner. 1. Ooh, do I hit the wall? I do. I still get pushed away though. Do this ruffian fighting that sheriff. I got a 3. A 3. Ooh. What's the fight on that sheriff?
That sheriff is also fight 3, but he has might, so I will boost that thing up.
Ooh, that'll use my banner. Nope, never mind. You don't even need to use your... Oh, that's the wound roll. I'm trapped, though. I got nowhere to go. Oh. Roll one more time. Boo. The 5 kills the yes. I was trying to debate if we did the might reroll thing correctly there, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't actually cost Mark any might there, because I would see the roll, then I would decide to use my banner knowing you could just win with might. So I'd reroll to try and get something higher. I rolled a 1, therefore the 3 that Mark rolled was good enough without using any might to win the fight. So that sheriff gets to keep the might and gets to clobber the ruffian in the head. Let's do these 2 ruffians versus that orc. Supporting ruffian. Ooh, nope, you win that one. Do you kill him? You need your strength 3, so...
Strength 3s.
4s. Oh, yep, bye-bye. The Battling Brandy Buck strike again. We have this one ruffian. Oh, knocked him over. He's pre-killing him. I'm pre-deading him.
Preemptive.
Oh, he just pushed back. Let's stand him up and push him. Boom. And then that fight. Bloop. 2. All right. 3. You win that one. My banner's too far. Yeah. No, Battling Brandy Buck.
Yeah.
No. One more fight. 3. 2. Frodo within 6, maybe? Frodo is within 6. And it matters. Does the Battling Brandy Buck... Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no. My ruffians. Oh, God. I just gotta... I mean, ideally, I should be winning the fights, but it's kind of hard. Gotta roll better. Now we have the Sid versus Sam. So Sam has 2 attacks because he charged. And you have a higher fight, so don't roll 6. Ooh, a 4. How much might does Sam have left? He does have a banner as well.
I have 1
All right, let's go Sid. 5. Sid also has might. So would you like to use a banner first?
I'll use the banner.
Ooh. No. Would you like to use... You don't have enough might to beat me on it, so you either take the hit here or force me to use might.
I think I'll force you to use might.
So you're going to use your 1 might to go to 5?
Yep.
And then what's your fight on Sam? Oh, high, because you struck.
High.
Yeah. I will use a might on Sid to win.
Yep.
Knock Sam back a little bit, and Sid is kind of ruthless. He's going to kill the pony. We're going to stab the pony first. Pony's dead, and then we're going to stab Sam. Sam's defense...
3.
That's a wound.
All right, he's got fate.
Might as well fade it. Okay, nice. No damage on Sam, but we do kill the pony, and Sam has to roll on the Throne Rider table. Sid is merciless here. 3, you're fine. Sam is down, somewhere around there, yep. And I think prone, but I'll double check. Sam's good standing up there. How much fate does he have left?
He's got 2 fate left.
Oh, he's got so much fate. He's fated to live and do well. That's it, that's the round. I'm broken. How many hobbits have I killed?
7.
7, eh? Yep, that's not bad. We still need to kill 10 more halflings to break the Shire folk forces. And again, mine are broken. Hopefully maybe Sid and Sharkey can make some courage checks to keep some of the ruffians around, because their courage is not much to, brag about. I got a 2. 3. Priority does go to you. I am going to be okay with that, because if you charge me, I don't have to do courage checks.
Yep.
But you can choose not to charge me. Up to you. Charge there, and then this guy's probably going to charge Sid, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm going to move the sheriff into the charge there. Cotton's going to go there. Farmer Cotton. And then Pippin is going to charge right up and around into... Oh, he does cause terror. I just remembered that, actually. So you do have to do a terror check here. Forgot that for Sam, but you're Pippin.
Courage 6.
Yeah, you're good.
We're good.
Excellent. Sam was probably fine, too. He's also got courage 6, so he's good to go. So Pippin will charge in. That's putting another cav charge on Sid. Okay, take another pony? We'll find out. That move, we go to the Battling Brandy Bucks, who on their own are holding the northern part of the battlefield very well. 3 Battling Brandy Bucks surround this one remaining ruffian who pushed up on this flank. And then these guys posture to defend the ones in front, and then Meriadoc
He's going to try to hop a fence.
Hop the fence. He's good.
Hey.
Poof. Look at that pony go. And a few of the hunters positioned to get better shots on Sharkey, but luckily we have priority. We don't have priority, so we get to fix that. We're going to do a courage check on Sharkey. A 10, he's good. That means all the warriors within 6 are good, which would be all of this. I just got to check if that guy's good or not. It will affect up to him. Okay, so we're going to move Sharkey with that in mind. Where does he want to go? I don't know if I want to fight the Battling Brandy Bucks or not. He's not really... He's like an okay fighter, but he's got a 2-handed staff, so he's fight 4 at -1 to hit. Have Sharkey move. We're going to cast Immobilize. He's going to reveal his magical nature as he does this. We're going to cast Immobilize on Pippin with... I have 4 will. I'm going to use one of them on a 2+. Okay. Pippin is under the effect of Immobilize, but you do have resistant to magic. You could use one... You get 1 free die, and you can use any amount of your will also in dice. How much do you have?
I have 2 will on him.
So you can throw up to 3 dice if you want to. Every natural 6 on your 2 will gives you a will back, but the free die can't give you will back. You only need to roll 3 up on any of these dice to stop the power.
Yeah, I'll use the free and 1 of his will.
Do the 1 will first, because if you roll 6, that gets you a point back. Okay, so you stop the power and then roll... Yeah, the other one doesn't matter, I guess. 5. All right, there. So I lose a will, you lose a will, and no magical effect. And then he finishes his move. He's going to walk up to the barricade but not charge it. Boom. All right, let's go with these guys moving up. No, let's do something completely different. I wonder. I gotta get rid of some of these freaking
courage checks.
Oh yes, that's right. No, I gotta do Sid first. Oh, I can't because he's in combat. Courage checks. That's right. Let me finish moving these guys. Then they're gonna go forward. Finish moving them up. This guy is going to jump. Okay, no, he's not. He's gonna stay there. This guy was within the 6, so he'll charge over here. And then this ruffian does have to do a courage check. Ooh, nope, that one's out of here. And then these two are free to move. Everyone else is already tied up in combat. Then I got to roll to see who's going to show up. I can't risk Sharkey getting killed, so I'm going to have this ruffian stay there. And this one's going to protect Sharkey on this side, I guess, in an attempt. And that is it. We're going to roll for my many potential reinforcements. I'm missing 16 ruffians now. Nuts. Here's so 5. That's 1, 10, 15, 16. All right, got 1 ruffian back. 1 ruffian joins the fray. That will bring us to your shooting.
Gonna have 4 rocks at Sharkey.
Yeah.
And we'll throw these.
And to Sharkey.
Yeah, we'll just
if he's out by rocks, he's out by rocks. So these 3 are free to fire at him. Well, these 2 have to go first because they don't have to worry about that. These 2 have to worry about the barricade. So the 2 not worrying about the barricade are one's gonna hit, and does it hit does a wound? He's dead. That's it. That's game. He walks up. I completely forgot about the rock toss. I cannot believe I forgot about the rock toss. He tries to cast Immobilize. He fails. He's curious as to why, or maybe a little disappointed that his magic has waned so much that he can't even immobilize a halfling anymore. He walks up, he commands those 2 to stand on his side to protect him, and then he looks over the barricade, and one stupid little sheriff with a dumb little grin throws a rock, pegs him right on the forehead, takes him out, reveals what is happening in his true nature of being a wizard, kind of being a coward, kind of just being sour, and maybe technically a little afraid of the halflings as they have thwarted his plans yet again. My forces are broken. Sharkey has been removed. That is an immediate win for the halfling forces at the battle at the Bywater?
Bywater.
The Bywater. This might be an exact retelling of the tale as far as I can remember. Again, this was all Meriadoc's plan, and it worked out quite well, I must say. Sid was doing. I want to do the Sid fight.
Sid was scary.
Are you going to do a heroic strike?
Yeah, I would have to do a heroic strike.
All right,
and okay, so
definitely fight 8 or something wild. And
I mean, Pippin and Mary both have 2 attacks.
Ooh, I only got a 2 and a 3. Oh, you have a banner.
Yes, I do have a banner. Oh, I'm also within range 3 of him, so the cotton.
I think you can, no matter. Does he count as a banner as a rule?
Reroll 1s in duels for strikes.
But not a banner, right? Okay, that does stack with a banner. That's kind of cool.
So I'll just reroll both of these guys.
Yeah. Okay, you got. Cool. So I have might. I can use mine to make it. It doesn't matter because you have a higher fight value. So Sid is knocked prone and he's trapped because he got charged by Cav. So let's do Pippin first. Pippin's should have 4 strikes on Sid.
Oh yeah.
And then these
No, he should have 6 because he has 3.
Pippin has 2 base?
Yeah, he has 2
base.
Oh,
damn. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 5 wounds on Sid. What's the strength? 3?
Yeah, strength.
4 wounds then, because that Sid's defense 4, but still. He's got only 1
strength 2.
Still, then the 5s are going to do it for sure. Huh. Sid is also taken out by Pippin. A very heroic strike there.
He was a scary guy.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was an outstanding end. I thought maybe Sid could, like when he took out Sam's pony, I thought maybe I can do it again over here. But you know what? Falling a little short. Pippin is not a bad fighter on a pony. The halflings, the travelers on their ponies, not too bad. For their points cost especially.
Yeah.
Quite respectable. And obviously the halfling archers did quite a bit of the Tookish hunters carried hard.
That they did.
They just annihilated this side, put a lot of pressure. The Batlin Brandy, everyone did well. The Sheriffs held the wall. The Batlin Brandy Bucks won their flank. The Tookish Hunters won their flank. It just didn't go well anywhere for the ruffians here. So pretty funny outcome all around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And that is the last scenario out of the Scouring of the Shire. Mm-hmm. Now we didn't do all the scenarios. I think there's like 16. It tells the story of like. So if you're unfamiliar with the Scouring of the Shire it is While the events of the Lord of the Rings are coming to a close, Saruman and Grima go to the Shire with a bunch of thugs and take it over kind of while the events are happening. So, maybe they're being praised or Aragorn's being coronated and all that. And then while the travelers come back, it's already well under Sharky's control. So the first few scenarios are like Sharky moving in, taking control, and then the back half of the scenarios are like the Hobbit rebellion, then being bolstered by the travelers. They show up later, the last few scenarios, literally the last few scenarios, I think, and that's the whole thing. It's kind of cool if you want to check it out. If you have the models, I think it's a little bit more of an obscure collection because I don't know how many people actually have halflings or.
I borrowed this from my good friend Nate. He painted all the halflings up. Not the ponies. The ponies is the studio collection.
Yes.
All
the ones on foot you still have, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Nate. Let me bring this along and showing off some good old hardy halfling fighters.
Let's get some thank yous in the comments for Nate for allowing us. Technically, without the halfling donation for these battle reports, we wouldn't have had any Scouring content.
Nope.
Which I think is kind of funny because you get to see Lord of the Rings at like a very low power scale, which is nice. Nothing too grand is happening.
No.
You won by a rock being thrown.
Yes.
Which is one of the best outcomes you could possibly hope for, right? That is going into this exactly what I was going to hope to happen there. And I just got picked apart. I just lost every fight, just got pushed away at the barricade, and I liked this scenario a lot. It was an uphill battle for the ruffians, but they have the fight advantage. If they win the fights, they win the fight. It's like they had the fight advantage and the strength advantage. Now, some of the halflings have some rules to kind of bring them in line. They're still going to lose fights on average, but now they can at least kill on fours. But I win fights and kill on fours. That's a huge advantage for the ruffians.
Yeah.
They just didn't win a single fight. They won a couple, but
The wall protected.
the wall was. I even got through the wall a lot too.
Yeah.
I kept rolling 3 to wound, 3 to wound, 3 to wound. I'm like, damn it! I just need a 4.
Yeah.
Give me a 4. Sid was cool. That character over here, what was his name?
Bill Fernie.
Bill Fernie went down like a punk, but I played him a little aggressively. I thought he had more than one attack. He only had one attack, but whatever. He got humbled by hobbits. And the ruffians run off. I can't remember. I think in the book, Worm stabs Sharkey and kills him.
Yeah, Worm stabs Sharkey, and as Worm runs away, he gets shot down by hunters.
Oh, okay. He's just killed by the hunters. Gotcha.
Almost immediately, he tries to run away and just loosed.
Yeah, fair. So a sad end to both of them. And there's actually rules for that for Worm. If Worm didn't get killed by a Tukish hunter early in the game, then once Sharkey went down to 1 wound
And no fate.
and then all of a sudden Worm is an enemy model and tries to kill Sharkey.
Yep.
Just to recreate the stuff from the book there. That was awesome. Excellent. I don't think I would have ever gotten really an opportunity to play with the studios Sharky's Rogue collection. It's an army you can play. You can have Sharky, you can have Worm, you have a bunch of ruffians, but you like the halflings, you need a lot of ruffians.
Yeah.
They're 5 points each. You can upgrade them to a whip or a bow, sure, but that's nothing to cry home about. A 700-point game. You guys do the math. They also don't have captains, but they have a rule that you just bring them, and 1 in 12 is like a captain for deployment purposes.
Yeah, they don't require a captain to lead them as war
Correct. Yeah. Now I think the Legendary Legion gives you access to Sid and all the characters we had here if you convert them up or print them or whatever. So you can kind of have a pretty cool collection like that. It might be fun to play a bunch of ruffians. Their strengths they're numerous.
Yeah.
Because 500 points of ruffians, which is what you would realistically need if. I guess they have 500 points because the rest would be characters. The other 200 points would be characters.
Bring a whole bunch of whips. That's nasty.
100 ruffians. A regular game has 100 ruffians.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
that's...
You're playing... So what would you say the average game is? I always get different. I'd say anywhere between 700 to 800 is your average game. So at the lower end of it, you're looking at 100 ruffians for a list. And we only have...
I think I'm trying to think. Some tournament things I've played at were at 600 points.
I've played some at 600 as well. Yeah. I played the lower point games I played usually have the caveat of no name characters, so it's a lot of captains and stuff. Then some I have played with name characters, but it gives, which I like those because they shows a different side of the game where you can't really afford Gil-galad and Elendil and stuff like that at a 600-point game. So you might see maybe Elladen and Elro here instead, or a couple the lower tier kind of also cool characters Boromir leading some instead of King Elisar, right? That kind of stuff. You get to see a little bit lower tier characters doing or accomplishing bigger things. and whatnot. But anyways, excellent game. Thank you for the opportunity, Nate. Thanks to everyone who watched it. And again, leave some feedback down below, some comments down below, what you guys want to see. Try and make it happen, but I need the guests to do it. So I want you guys to go to midiwargaming.com/challenge. We are in Welland, Ontario, Niagara Falls. If you just want to come by for the day, knock out a game or two, and then I don't know, just have some fun, play some games. If you have armies for scenarios, I'm all for it too. Absolutely. I love the match play stuff for Lord of the Rings, but the scenarios I think have the charm of the game. That's where a lot of the intent of the game is. It's like, play for fun. Here's what you play with. Let something weird happen. The Hobbits they're so full of zeal in this game. They're just going to win every fight and crush every ruffian. And you can't. I would never be able to recreate that if we played 10 more games of it. That's the beauty of it. Anyways, folks, that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch y'all next time for some Lord of the Rings content.
Happy wargaming.
Couldn't say it better myself.